Okay, hey guys, it's your girl Lexi from Red Carpet Fly, and I have a very special guest here today. I have DJ Active. How you doing, DJ Active?
What's up, Lex? How you doing? I'm okay. I'm okay. In the house quarantining.
Yes, I was gonna ask you, what have you been doing since you've been quarantined?
Ah man, since I've been quarantined, I've been doing like Instagram live mixes and stuff like that. I've been doing things with Jack Daniels. Also, I've been doing a lot of production in the house. Coming up with some new tracks and new DJ routines, and that's it until we get outside. So I've been working on like a lot of music since I've been indoors.
Yeah, you've been so busy. You're actually a hard person to get a hold of.
No, 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 no. I'm in the house.
That's why I wanted to ask you about your DJ live sets. You have been so busy. You have so many people, so many celebrities that come through. Tell me some of the celebrities that have stopped by.
Oh man, let's see. A good friend of mine has been coming through a lot. Common, he's definitely been in there a few times. Black Thought from the Roots, he's been coming in. Questlove has been in there. Uh, Puff has been in there a few times, and I did a couple Janet parties. She came through, so shout outs to them. Marcia Ambrosius, Estelle. A couple people came in there, so it's a good thing, man. I appreciate everybody who coming and supporting the Instagram live.
Now, that's why I was looking at your Instagram earlier, and I saw that you did the dance-a-thon. You were a part of the dance-a-thon, or you participated in it.
Yes, yeah. So basically, I created a set list for Puff. For Diddy. He was actually doing he was DJing from his laptop. So he had me send him a couple songs. Like, yo, send me a playlist, some songs I can play when people come on, and he interviewed people and talked to them about donating. So that was my contribute to the 12-hour dance-a-thon.
Yeah, that was crazy. It was crazy, and he had a lot of people on there, so that's what's up.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool, man. A lot of people donated, man. I know they made like 4 million, so that's a good thing.
Mhm, mhm. Now tell me, I like when you're back there and you're mixing and you have like the videos playing, like for Janet Jackson. I saw
Okay.
that one, and I saw that you had the videos playing. Do you have that all the time?
Just sometimes. So today, actually, I'm doing another Janet party tonight at 6 o'clock Eastern time and 3 p.m. West Coast time, and I'm gonna have the screen in the back. It's a Janet party. It's called B Sides, and it's a couple songs. It's a lot of records that she put out that's on the B sides of her album. So tonight, I'm definitely gonna have the screen up.
Now tell me, how did the collaboration with Jack Daniels happen?
Oh, the collaboration with James. Okay, with Jack James, a friend of mine's, man. Shout out to her. Her name is Abanis, and she's out in New York. And she actually gave me a call. I mean, she's been seeing my Instagram lives, and she's like a manager over there. She's like, hey, would you like to get down with the Jack Daniels? Jack is here. Concept we're doing. There's a couple DJs involved. Would you like to be down? I was like, hey, I'm with it. So that was a good opportunity. We're actually doing it again next Saturday.
Hmm.
So on the 25th. Yep. Check it out.
So how does it work with the drinks? Like, cause I know there's like a free drink or whatever that people can get. Is that right?
Yeah, well, sometimes it's giveaways. You can give away a bottle.
Okay.
I guess it's every 20 people who comes in, shout them out. They get a bottle, and then they get like a T-shirt and a hat, and then we get their address in the DM, and then we send it to
That's
them.
what's up. So these DJ live sets, they're actually becoming very like, they're like not profitable, but they're very much like a good they make good business sense.
Yes, now, yes. Shout out to D Nice because he's the one who kicked this off. So blessings to D Nice. Yeah, so it's definitely this is the new wave of DJing right now since we're quarantined in. So it's a good way to make business and money as well.
Now, do you see this like lasting after the quarantine? Like, is this another way of DJs being able to build their brand, you think?
Um, I do think this is going to last. Still. Um, I think a lot of people going to do a lot of things live. Probably from nightclubs. They might not want a bunch of people in nightclubs and shows. So I'm pretty sure they're going to have DJ shows and artists perform. So I think this will be a way for people to make money moving forward in the future.
Okay. Okay. Now, I was doing some research on you, and I wanted to know, how did you get the name DJ Active?
I got the name DJ Active. I got that from a young lady in middle school when I was I was a kid, and They said I was moving around a lot. I'm always active, being in the sports and stuff like that. And they were like, "Hey, we calling you active." And then, I was DJing at the time, just learning. And they like, "We're gonna call you DJ Active." And then it just stuck from there. So that's how I came up with the active name.
Well, you are active. It's appropriate because I see you making moves all the time.
Thanks.
Now, how did you get into the music industry?
How did I get into the music industry? I would say my manager, Michael McGartha, shout outs to Mike and Jerome Hips, they actually brought me in to the music industry. I was working on a radio station in Philly at one point when I was in college as an intern, and my manager now, Mike, heard me DJ on the radio station, and he was working at Def Jam and Def Soul with he had an artist by the name of Music Soul Child. Music.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, yo, we got an artist, we'd like you to come down, do a rehearsal, whatever, and see if you can try to add a hip hop vibe to the R&B feel. So that was basically my first introduction to the industry, was going on tour with Music Soul Child.
Okay. Now, tell me, what is it about Philly? Because there's so many Philly artists and so much creativity that just comes from Philly. So what is it about Philly? Because you have, of course, Music Soul Child, you got The Roots, you have Jill Scott, just so many. You got you.
Thank you. I don't know, man. Maybe it's in the water. I don't know. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's just I mean I know Philly is known for having a soul, So shout out to a lot of DJs that came up before me. I know they was Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince was the first ones to ever win a Grammy. So I look up to them. Jazzy Jeff, Cash Money on the DJ side of things. Shout out to Jill Scott. They did their thing, and then taking it back, it goes back to Teddy Pendergrass and
Hmm.
Gamble and Huff. They was good producers back in the day, working with Michael Jackson and Diana Ross. So I don't know. I guess it's in the water.
I guess so. So going, this is a good segue into your new song called "The City." Um,
Hey,
how did that inspiration all come about? Like you were just sitting around and you just thought about like, let me make a anthem for the city. How did that come about?
wow, how did it come about? Well, I was working on a DJ album anyway called The Tour, and actually I was on the road with Common at the time, and we was just bugging out, and I was like, damn, would it be dope if I can get you on one of these records of mine, talking about each everybody's city, like yo, I'm down, and then he jumped on, and basically we actually recorded it at a rehearsal on a cell phone.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So that was kind of interesting how we did it. And then, I sent it to my engineer. He mixed it down. So then I hollered at Freeway. Me and Freeway actually went to school. Shout out to Freeway. We went to high school together. And he was like, yo, I'm down to get on it to represent Philly. And my homegirl, Bree Steves, I also work with her. She signed to Atlantic Records. Shout out to Bree Steves. She was like, yo, I'm down to get on it to talk about Philly. I was trying to get Jadakiss, but I couldn't get him or
Hmm.
Raekwon. But I was cool with getting Common because I worked with him. So it was kind of not that hard, but it was definitely a blessing to get them all on there to talk about their city. Yep.
Now, I was watching the video. The video is hot.
Thank you.
Why did you decide to do an animated video as opposed to like a live video?
I wanted to go animated, just I guess for a different style, something different. And then it was kind of hard to get everybody in one spot. I mean, they touring, I was touring as well at the time, so it was definitely taking a long time. So then my manager was like, "Look, I got an idea. Let's see if we can try to make this animated." So I was like, "Yo, I actually like that," and then we rolled with that and got it done. Shout out to Constant who did it. Yes.
Yeah, it's a hot video. I really like it. It puts me very much like in the mind of what is it? I cannot even think of it right now, and I was just listening to it while I was working out. But
Okay. Yay. That's what's up.
but if you could make like a remix to it, right, and get some
Nah.
other artists on there and highlight another city, what city would you do, and who would you get on the record?
Oh man. For one, I get L.A. I definitely get into to L.A. on there. Well, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. I would love to have Nipsey on there from L.A. But I would probably get my man Tiger from California.
Okay.
He's the person I worked with before, so I would like to get L.A. involved. I will go New York with my man Nas. Definitely get Nas involved, and then probably step down Atlanta. And with Atlanta, I would like to get either Ti or Jeezy involved on it. So
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah,
That's what's
mix it up.
up. Yeah, I see that you got like, you hit all the hot spots.
Yeah, I try, I guess, because that's what's kind of industry at. So,
So talking about the hot cities and everything like that, what city do you think is popping right now as far as in the music industry, like where the sound is coming from?
oh man, where the sound is coming from now, I would say Atlanta. Atlanta's still on fire. I gotta give it to the A. So Atlanta's still hot. Um, in LA, LA still booming too. Shout outs to DJ Mustard. He got a lot of hits out there, so I gotta salute him. He's getting down with everybody. So I would say LA and Atlanta right now has the music industry.
Okay. Now, you've worked with a lot of people and you've been on tour with a lot of people. Just between me and you, who's been the most difficult to work with?
Yeah. Okay. You're gonna get me in trouble. Look, hey, the most difficult to work with, I would say, probably was Kanye West.
Okay.
Yeah, and Kanye is amazing, but he's very I would say he's kind of anal, but you got to respect that because he's a producer, so he wants his stuff to be perfect,
Right.
So, but he is definitely he's a little bit difficult to work with. Salute to Kanye. So I learned a lot from him, but you're difficult, man. So,
How is the creative process like when you guys are, going over like I guess playlists and trying to work out what you want to play on tour?
well, the creative process is that goes in rehearsal, So we actually, we brainstorm on the songs, the set list, the set ways, things like that. Usually we get with the artist or the music director, and then we come up with a whole set list for the show. So that's take places at rehearsals.
Now, who's been the best to work with that you've with all these different artists you've worked with?
I gotta give a shout out to first. I would say Janet is amazing to work with. Salute to Janet Jackson. Secondly, I would say Diddy.
Okay.
He was awesome to work with on the Bad Boy reunion tour. And thirdly, I would say Alicia Keys. She's awesome. Like she's a sweetheart. So I had a good time working with Alicia. Everything is always cool. It's always the same. Energy is always great. So I would definitely say those three.
That's what's up. Now, I know that you said you work with Common and he's featured on your song. How did you establish that relationship?
I established a relationship with Common through a friend of mine. His name is Johnny, and he is one of the music directors with Common. He plays the keys and whatever. So I started working with Common in like 2011, and then from there, me and him just actually became cool and built a personal relationship. We got our own little handshake and stuff like that, and, and I toured with him probably for like 10 years. So actually how I got the job with Janet was because of him.
Okay.
So I salute Common, man. So yeah, we our relationship has been tight ever since. So I got much respect for him.
Um, so quick question.
Uh
If
huh.
What are your top 3 things to have with you when you are touring? These are the absolute essential things that you always have to take with you when you are on the road.
Um, my toothbrush number one, my hairbrush number two, and I would say I always keep my DJ bag with me, and a couple DJ needles and extra hard drives and stuff like that in my book bag. So I always keep that, my essentials for me.
Now, are you like an old school DJ where you have like the turntables, or do you do it more? I know people use the electronic DJ.
Controllers.
Yeah.
Mhm. I would say both. I mean, I really like the turntables.
Mhm.
I actually like them from that era, but they have a new turntable setup now, which is called Rain. It's by this company called Rain. They call Rain 1200, so they look just like the Technic 200 original turntables from back in the day. So I actually use those now. Um, Shout outs to Rain. And also sometimes if I have to use a controller, I will. They don't have any turntables there or the Rain 12s and it's a concert, I will use a controller. Yeah, I don't
Okay.
really like them, but I will use them though.
Now, um, what artists have yet to work with that you want to work with in the future?
I would like to work with Jay Z. I never worked with him
Okay.
before.
Okay.
If you ever. goes back out, I would like to be a part of anything with him. So, you
Mhm.
know.
And but you've worked with some of his Rock Nation artists, right?
Yeah, yeah, I work with the Rock Nation. Shout out to Nicole Bus, J. Cole, but I never like did a show directly with him or did anything in the studio with him before.
Okay. If you could give any advice to any up and coming DJs, what advice would you give them?
The advice I would give to upcoming DJs is to learn their genres of music, learn all your house music, all your go-go, learn your 80s, learn your 90s, your funk and soul. As you can see, D Nice is demonstrating that now. And he went viral from playing varieties of music. So I would say definitely learn your music. You don't have to scratch, but just learn your genres and learn how to mix. I think you'll be good.
When you do your DJ live sets, do you take requests?
Sometimes, maybe. Sometimes. If I catch it, if I see it, and I'm like, all right, cool, I got you, no problem. But usually I try to stay in the zone
Hmm.
and try to keep the vibe going.
How do you DJ for so long? Like it's like 6, 12 hours. Like how do you do? What's the trick for your stamina?
I mean, basically, I guess you got to eat right and then you got to get some sleep the next day or the day before. But it's just if you're in a good zone and people is vibing with you and you're just like, damn, I got to play this next record. Oh, man, I got to keep going. So that's the vibe. And I know that's how Nice do because I know he did like 12 hours straight and
Yeah.
he was just rolling. You know, I ain't never did that long, but I did about 5, 6, but I ain't never did 12. I like, that's what it is. You feeling the good vibes. So you
Hmm.
keep going.
Now, what upcoming projects are you working on?
Upcoming projects I'm working on is a TV show. Hopefully, God willing, it comes out. I mean, we get out of this quarantine, but it's supposed to start actually next month. Uh, it's a break off of Jimmy Fallon's show. It's called The Jam. So it's like a hip hop show. It's like a hip hop talk show, late night show, and that supposed to kick off sometime in June. But we supposed to record the talk show next month. So it's gonna run for like 6 weeks in the summer. So that's what if God willing we get out of here, that's what's coming up.
That's what's up.
Thank
Well,
you.
I don't want to take up too much of your time because I know you're a busy man. Just let us know where we can find you. Give them your
Yeah.
socials.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, DJ Active with a K. You can find me on Instagram, DJ Active with a K. You can find me on my website, djactivemusic.net, and you can find me on Spotify entitled DJ Active.
Okay.
Cool.
Last thing, just do a drop for me. Just say your name again, where we can find you, and say always stay fly.
Okay. Hey, yo, this DJ Actor right here. You can always check me out. This DJ Actor right here. Always stay fly. And you can catch me on Instagram. You can catch me on the website, DJ Actor everywhere. Stay fly. Keep it going. Peace.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Bye.
you. Appreciate you, Fly.